So I want to, first of all, for those of you who are watching, tell me where you're watching from. Tell me something that you're grateful for today. The reason why I'm making this live right now is because I just got done with the third week of my group coaching and I'm so freaking fired up. I love group coaching. I love what I do. And you guys have been watching my journey right now, and I've been going through so many ups and downs and so many like what's my purpose and what's going on. And tonight just getting to like get in there and ask some really, really deep questions and know that I'm really good at what I do and I love it and I'm good at it. And so that was really good. So that's something that I'm super grateful for. I have an amazing, amazing group right now where we all are collaborating too. It was so funny at the end of the group, everyone's like, oh, I feel like I'm a therapist too, because that's the thing. Just because I'm the one running the group doesn't mean that I'm the one with all the answers. Like, oh my God, please like stay away from someone with all of the answers because that's not necessarily good. So the fact that we get to co-collaborate with each other is just so fun. So let me know. Hi, Cinnamon. Hi, Christina. Hi, Alexis. You are glowing. Oh, thank you, Alexis. D. Yay. D. Oh, shoot. What'd I just do? Oh my gosh, I made myself so small. No. Oh, I'm sharing my screen. Is that what I just did? Oh my God, you guys. I don't know how to stop it. How do I, uh-oh, am I sharing my screen? You guys have to tell me. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to restart this because I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to fix it. No, now I'm sharing. Why did the thing go so small? Oh, okay. Can you? Oh my God, you guys, I wanted to put D. I crack myself up. I swear to God, I make these Facebook Lives just to laugh at me. I swear to freaking God. So I wanted to take Dee's comment and put it up, and instead I clicked on her website or her Facebook page, and then it made me like this tiny, tiny little, like, that's a heart, maybe this tiny, tiny little square, and I'm like, and all I could see was my screen. And so I thought like, oh my God, I just shared my screen and I have no clue what's on it. And poor Dee, I'm showing all of her information to everyone. And I guess that didn't happen. So, oh my God, I cracked myself up. Okay, back to the live. Okay, Dee, I'm grateful to be in your group coaching. I am so grateful for you to be in my group, Dee, that we've connected. And I feel like we're going to go further than just the group coaching. I don't know what that's going to look like. I just have this sense that we're going to still be in contact and things are going to happen, whatever that looks like. Okay, I'm back to normal again. Hi, Shamika. Oh, you're always on my lives. I love seeing you. Good. Cinnamon. Yes, so true. Co-color and create. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. We don't need everyone telling us that they're the expert and you're not. We're all the expert, and it's so fun to co-collaborate and do that. Dee, you're fine. Thanks. I swear I cracked myself up. Okay. Beskar, I told my friends that I got a new therapist, Angel, as my friend, and they all wished me good luck. So whatever I hear positive from you, I'll start sharing with them, and they're eager to know. Oh, I love that. Okay, pressure. Now I have to share something really good. So thanks, Beskar. I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome. Thank you. Cinnamon, you're hilarious. Yeah, I'm glad you guys see it too. And it's not just me just sitting here like doing Facebook Lives and cracking myself up. So D, totally fine. Good. I freaked out. I seriously thought I just showed all your information to the world. So, oh, that was funny. Okay, now that I'm back on track, I think I asked you guys to tell me what you're grateful for today because I was sharing what I'm grateful for. And my group is awesome, and Dee is in there, and I'm so freaking thankful for her and everyone in the group. It's an amazing group. So anyways, I titled this. What did I title this? The powerful question you can ask yourself. And Oh, and so I want this to be a conversation. If you guys are willing, this might be like some deep stuff that you might comment. So you could do some superficial stuff if you feel called. But so as we were talking about what's going on for us, I have a client in there. I'm not going to share too much information because I don't know if she's here and okay with it. But as this is something, a common thing that we do, and it's where we forgive everyone else, but we can't forgive ourselves. And so, and I'm sure if you guys relate with that, put a one in the comments and let me know, like, yep, me too. I beat myself up. I don't forgive myself for whatever my past wrongdoings are, which probably aren't even that wrongdoing. We just call it that. Or, but I forgive everyone else like super easily. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here live. Yay. So yeah, put a one in the comments if that's something that you relate with. And so the question that I asked her, and I said, okay, so what are you getting out of not forgiving yourself? And so, okay, now I'm seeing all the ones. Yay. So you guys all relate. I do it too. That's why I'm sharing it with you guys, because it's like, and that's the thing about coaching too. It's you ask people questions and you're there with their story, but you have the exact same story too. So it's that whole co-collaboration thing. So the question is so for her, it was like, well, what are you getting out of not forgiving yourself? And she's more advanced and she didn't say nothing, because a lot of times we say nothing. It's like, oh, I'm really not getting anything out of it. But we actually are. We are getting something out of sabotaging ourselves in whatever way. And when we can go to that deeper level and figure out what it is, then we can stop that sabotage. So, okay, good. I'm seeing all of your ones. So for those of you who are brave and want to put it in the comment, what is something that you sabotage? What is something that you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm still doing that. I can't believe I'm beating myself up. I can't believe I'm not forgiving myself. I can't believe I ate too much. I can't believe I like doing all these things that you know are wrong, but you're still doing it anyways. But you know it's wrong. And I don't want to say wrong because that's all relative, but you know it's not in your best interest. So what are you what are you getting out of it? Because we wouldn't do these things if we weren't getting something from it. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be something good. It can be something unhealthy. It can be something that where we're keeping ourselves in our comfort zone. So, cinnamon, permission to not grow. Yeah. So, and then I would ask you deeper about that is why do you need permission to not grow? Like what is that doing for you? Because you do want to grow. But so how are you sabotaging? I wanted to say your growingness, but that doesn't make any sense. But how are you sabotaging yourself from, I would assume, like being bigger, like to grow, to be a better person? How are you sabotaging that? Bonnie. No, working harder on my business numbers and marketing. I let myself be distracted and avoidy. Yeah. So what are you getting? That's what I'd ask you, Bonnie, is what are you getting from being distracted and avoidy? Because here's the thing, when we look at that first thing that we are sabotaging, and then it's like when we finally figure out like, oh, what I'm getting from it is I'm getting to stay in my comfort zone. I'm getting praise. I'm getting attention. I'm getting to play the victim. When we get to that, then it's like, okay, so if it's playing the victim, what's underneath it? What do we get from playing the victim? What do we get from the attention? So we just keep going deeper and deeper until we get to that like core message. Okay. It's keeping me safe. Okay. So perfect, cinnamon. So it's keeping you safe from what? Is this like, is a bear going to come out and maul you right now? Like, what is it keeping you safe from? Is it something that, and I'm just saying this in total joking sense, because I know we joke around like this, cinnamon. So I'm not just going to like be mean like this to my clients. But, so I would ask for that is like, is this a true fear right now of your safety? Or is this a fear in your head about what could happen? What is it keeping you safe from? Lori, not moving towards success wholeheartedly because I've not forgiven myself for letting others sabotage me. And now I tend to sabotage myself. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot about what happened tonight on the call is it's like when you're not forgiving yourself and then you, in your case, you're letting others sabotage you and then you're sabotaging yourself. So what are you getting from that? So you're not going towards success because you don't think you deserve success because you did something wrong in the past. You did something where you need to be forgiven. So you're constantly sabotaging yourself about why you need to be forgiven and you're not letting yourself have success. I mean, it's crazy what our mind makes up to keep us in that comfort zone. Super. Thanks, Siva. Oh, that's a long name. Siva Ram Kurishanian. That was so white girl. Sorry. That was a really long name. Cinnamon. I distract myself with what I believe is important when it really isn't. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really, really good one. Okay, so then deeper there. Why are you distracting yourself from what, let me ask, from what I believe is important. So why are you distracting yourself from what is important and you're putting something that isn't important in front of it? What is that sabotage about? Bonnie. Continued stress, lack of respect, comfort in smallness. Yeah, exactly. And that's the funny thing. It's like, why do I want continued stress? No, we all talk about how to be stress relieved, how to give up our stress. And then there you are sharing that like, well, it keeps me in stress and then it keeps me with lack of respect and then it keeps me in my smallness. So, okay, what are you getting out of being in stress, out of having that lack of respect, out of being in your smallness? What are you getting out of that? That's the thing, you guys can keep, which I love that we're having this conversation, is you can keep putting it out there and we can go deeper and deeper until we get to like the root. I mean, it's kind of crazy how this works. Alexis, so true. Yes, it is. Cinnamon, and I still have the visibility issues. I know. It's crazy. It's like we know what we want. We want to be visible. We want to be like way up here, but yet something tells us we don't deserve it, or we're not good enough, or we're different, or it's not available to us. Just different things like that. It's way up here. And then it's like what we want and what we believe we can have is we need to like get it to, well, if I want it, obviously I can have it because I want it. Like my mind thought of it. So for that one, and you still have visibility issues. So then I would ask you, what are you getting out of not being visible? Lori, feels like getting time to gain clarity for direction going forward. Okay. Still, it can also feel like stressful extended vacation. That doesn't sound like a fun vacation, Lori. So for, hold on, something went in front of your comment, so I couldn't read it. Feels like getting time to gain clarity for direction going forward. Okay, yeah, so you can look at that as, okay, so what I'm getting from it is clarity for direction of going forward. Okay, that's a good thing. But if you want clarity of moving forward, then why are you sabotaging with whatever you said earlier? So it's like, that's the good thing. You want the clarity for moving forward in that direction, but yet you're sabotaging it to not do it. So something to look at there. Oh, am I? Okay, Bhaskar. In public speaking, if I commit a mistake, it's killing me and stopping me to move further. It's making me to think more, or it sucks more time to give another attempt. So, yeah. So, okay. So, so what are you getting out of that then, Bhaskar, where it's, is there some part of you that wants to prove that you can't move forward and that you do make mistakes and you can't have what you want? That's what I would ask, because one of my biggest mentors, Kyle Cease, he public speaks all the time and makes mistakes all the time. And what he does with the mistakes is he's just like, oh, that was supposed to happen. And he makes a joke of it, or he invites it in. And that's what I'm learning to do. Is even earlier today, when I thought I just like threw D's stuff on the screen and just like freaked out, I guess the old me would have just like, oh no, I'm doing it wrong. Everyone's watching me freaking out, not knowing what I'm doing. I'm just going to shut it all down and go cry. That's probably what I would have done. And now I'm like, I'm just going to use it. All right. I'm just going to laugh at myself. You guys can think I'm an idiot. You guys can think like, okay, Amy doesn't know what the hell she's doing and she's still doing it live. But hey, I brought laughter. So that's something that I would ask you, Beskar, is why are mistakes not okay? And why is a mistake stopping you from moving further? Because mistakes happen, and sometimes the best things happen from mistakes. So I would go deeper into that. Like, what are you getting out of making a mistake? Okay. Bonnie. I love it. You guys are writing so much. I hope I make sense as I read it and answer. It's crazy because I have total confidence in my abilities. Yeah, because you're really good. And what I offer and produce, but the words have not been available to me to explain what that is. And not even my clients can describe it. I'm kind of, you know what? I don't know if I really have a response for that, because I'm kind of in your same boat. Like, I know I'm really good at what I do. It's really hard to describe it, and it's hard to really show the clients before they're my client what we can do without them actually working with me. So I'm trying to think of how that is like a sabotage. Is it a sabotage that you have to have the perfect words? Maybe that's something to look at and see. Now you're teaching me, because I get to learn too. So it's like, if we can't describe what we do, how are we supposed to be able to sell it? How are we supposed to? So is there a piece of it that doesn't want to describe it, or is scared if we describe it in the wrong way? That I don't know. And I'm just throwing this out because I'm going through the same thing. So let me know what you think. But there's some sabotage that we're doing because we're really good. I almost cussed. We're really good. So yeah, it's something to look at. Okay, well, do we not want everyone to know how amazing we are? I don't know. I want you to look at that and see what that means for you, because I'm learning from you as I'm doing this live right now. I'm learning from all of you guys. So this is really fun for me. That's why I love that we're having a conversation and not just talking at you. Lori. Fear success because I feel I deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve success, or you deserve fearing success? Fear success. Let me keep reading. Because I feel I deserve it, but others have seen my success as self-serving. Oh, although all of my life can benefit from my resources, and so relationships in the past have been more stressful or abusive. Now the relationship is primary with me, so I feel I deserve strongly to get past this. You absolutely deserve strongly to get past this. Here's the thing. Who cares if others see your success as self-serving? That's one thing that I think we need to change in our society, is we need to fill our cup first before we can fill other people. That sounded bad. Before we can fill other people's cups. So with that, it's almost like, be thankful that those people showed up in your life for you to see that they're not okay with you putting yourself first. Well, you don't want people like that in your life. One of my favorite analogies, you guys are going to love this. If you watched lives before, you know that I say this all the time. So it'll be like, oh, Amy, here she goes again. But I love the elevator analogy. And it's like, you're at the penthouse, right? So let's do that so you guys can see it. You're at the penthouse. You want to get up to the penthouse. You're living on the penthouse. The penthouse is your like spirituality, your consciousness, whatever it is that you believe in. Like, that's your highest level where you're at, is the penthouse, right? So you get on the elevator at the bottom of the bottom of the floor, and you get on the elevator, and these people, so I'll just use Lori, yours as an example, these people who think your success is self-serving and they're making you feel bad about it, get on the elevator with you. Now, when you go up a couple of floors, they can get off. They can get off the elevator. They don't have to go up to the penthouse with you. They get to get off the elevator. You get to send them away with love. You get to say, yeah, awesome, this is your floor. Thank you so much for being in my life, and send them love. And then you get to, oh, now my hands are going to go all weird. And then you get to go up to your penthouse, right? Because the people in the penthouse are going to be the people that you surround yourself with, that are going to support you, that know that it's not self-serving to have success, to put yourself first, because when you put yourself first, that's when you can help other people. So hopefully that long analogy, I love the elevator thing, so I tell it all the time. Oh, I'm way behind on my messages, you guys, sorry. Okay, no going deep in saying scary things like stressful extended vacation means some laziness avoiding there. Yep, working hard on this, but not hard enough. See, but don't beat yourself up. You are working hard on it. So be like, yeah, I am working hard at this. This is not easy stuff, you guys. I mean, that's why the conversation was so powerful tonight in the group coaching. This is not easy stuff to look at, but this is how we're sabotaging ourselves. So once we look at it, then we can see, oh, there's something I can do about it. So don't beat yourself up. I mean, you're working hard. That's all. We don't need to say, like, that's what we do as society too, is it's like someone gives us a compliment or someone says we did something well, or we tell ourselves we did something well. And then it's like, yeah, but if I did this way, or, oh, it wasn't that good. And I'm just using this as an example, Lori, because I know a lot of people do it. But just like, yeah, you're right. I am working hard. Cool. Why do we have to give that like extra little bit where, yeah, or like women, I don't think men do this so much, but like, oh my gosh, I love your shirt. Where did you get it? Oh, I got it so cheap at Marshall's. And yeah, there's a hole. Or like sometimes what I do, if someone compliments my nails and they're chipping, I'm like, oh, thank you. And then I'm like, yeah, but it's chipping. And it's like, why do we have to point out our mistakes? Why can't we just be like, yeah, we're the bomb? Like, oh my God, I just went 90s on you guys, thebomb.com. But yeah, so that just brought that up for me, Lori. So it's just like, you're working hard, period. It's all it is. All it matters. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so far behind on your quotes. I'm getting to you. Yep, Cinnamon. Some days I'm on fire, others not so much, but I still show up. Yeah, it's a limiting belief I work on every single day. Yeah. And then you're human. Sometimes we are on fire and sometimes we're not. And now that I'm willing to be so vulnerable and open with you guys, it's like it's like 30 minutes, an hour by hour. 1 minute I'm excited and happy, the next time sad again, the next time in doubt, the next time happy. Like we're just human. So yeah, but you still show up. You still show up as you. That's what's so fun. When you get to just show up as you, it's freaking amazing. I'm with Bonnie, though, Cinnamon said. Okay. Bonnie, the words I've tried have not worked. And you've asked your clients, too, and they haven't been able to describe it. I don't know. I wonder, I'm big on meditation. I wonder if you go into meditation and see what words would come, or maybe that's what it is your words aren't jiving with your clients, because that's what I'm learning is it's like you meet them at their pain. You don't tell them about the transformation. So maybe that's what's stopping, what's sabotaging is it's you're talking about all these amazing things they can have, when they're like, yeah, but I just want to learn how to, I just want to know that I have rent for next month or whatever it is. Or I just want to find that relationship. So maybe it's like going a level down and talking about more of the pain and not necessarily what it is that you do. It's just something that came through for me right now. Alexis, have to jump out, but thank you. Thank you, Alexis. Thanks for watching. I know you're not here anymore, but I'm going to pretend like you're on and just say goodbye because you did say that comment. Now that I've made such a big deal of this, I'm going to put it on screen so I don't look that crazy. Okay. Pour from the overflow, Cinnamon says. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. You guys are so writing so many comments and making this a conversation. I love it. Clients will say amazing things in the moment, but don't follow through with testimonials, referrals. I have no idea why not. I think the sabotage comes in when I let that be okay. I don't have a good way to make that kind of communication part of my work with them. Okay, well, one thing that I do, I mean, I know not everyone on here is a coach, but Bonnie, one thing that I do is I'll take their quotes that I've written down, and I can like write like a template testimonial for them, and then I send it to them and I say, hey, can I use this, or fill in your words, or fix it however you want, and in that way they don't have to like think of all the different words. So that's something that could possibly help. Lori, sometimes I feel describing can feel like limiting, labeling, but it can also be such grand words. They can free us to be fully what they lead us towards. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, words, let me make sure I'm understanding this right. Describing can feel like limiting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, describing can feel like limiting because words limit us. Sometimes we have an experience and it's like, I have no words. Well, that's why. It can be grand words that free us and be fully what they lead us toward. Yeah, words are really powerful. Emotions are more powerful too. So words behind emotions, that's where the power is. Cinnamon, I love this analogy. Perfect, thank you. Yay. See, I'm just like vibing right now. I just got off my amazing group call and I wanted to share with you guys what I've learned today. So that's why we're here. Lori, I feel I deserve and have earned success. I agree with you. Those people that wanted my success and sabotaged it when it happened are no longer on my elevator, and up I go with the people like you. Yay! See, feels so good. It's hard at the beginning because we feel like, oh my gosh, these people are like who I'm with, my identity, like what's going to happen. But when we let go of people like that, because that's just we don't want that energy. We send them away with love, and then we get more people that are more like high vibe with us. Oh, good. I'm not super far behind on my comments anymore. Shamika, I've been working on that, just practicing saying thank you and leave it at that. Yeah, exactly. That's what is like so huge for us. If we can just say thank you, I love you, and just send that good energy, then we're not taking on that energy in our body. So just saying like thank you and leave it at that is exactly amazing. Lori, less beating myself up now as I've been deeply, really truthful with myself. You know my challenges, and I'm proud of what I'm succeeding in. Yes, yes. Oh my God, Lori, like I'm not going to throw your information up here, but holy shit, you've had like huge transformation. And just in how long have we been talking now? Maybe a couple of months, just in the couple months that, well, we've been talking for a year, but like intensely talking, maybe a couple of months, I think January, December. And it's like, whoa. So yes, absolutely be proud. Absolutely. Said that about words for Bonnie. Find the words that are you. Oh, perfect. Yeah, Bonnie. So that's what I tried to answer earlier, and that was for Bonnie. So funny. So yeah, find the words that are you. Exactly. Just be you. That's what I'm discovering right now. And I'm just being me. I'm showing you guys all sides of me, whether it's kind of fun to get in that place where it's like, I don't really care what people think. I mean, I still kind of do a little bit. I'm still working on that, but it's very fun to just get in that place. I mean, my boyfriend was laughing at me at my Facebook Live yesterday when I started it talking about the internet connection. He's like, no one does that. I'm like, yeah, well, I do. That's what happened. That's what happened live, and I'm going to share it. So actually, I didn't know that it was live, so I just kept it anyways. But Lori, you are incredible. See, Cinnamon knows it too, and a ton of other people know it, and people in the Facebook group. Shameless plug, No More BS Beliefs Facebook group. Amazing. Go join if you're not in there. Okay, just had to throw that in there. Thank you, my darling Cinnamon. Oh, you guys have so much love. Okay, so anything else come up as we're talking about this? What is something that you sabotage? What is something that you want really badly, but you don't have it now because the reason why you don't have it or you're not getting towards it is because you're sabotaging, because there's something deeper there. There's something that you are getting out of the sabotage. So let me know. And if you guys watch this on replay, post in the comments. I want to keep this conversation going, because that's something that we can, like, you can't change anything until you're aware of it. So when you realize, like, oh my God, I'm getting attention from playing the victim. That was mine when I worked with my therapist for many years. I realized that when I played victim, so victim is like the Eeyore, Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, the woe is me, the that victim, and that was me. It's like everything happens to me. And when I was playing the victim, and trust me, I still sometimes do, it's something I'm constantly working on, but when I was playing the victim all the time, I was getting attention from it, because that was something that I was starved from my whole life, the attention that I wanted and needed. And so I was getting attention from playing the victim. So of course I'm going to continue playing the victim, because this is how people notice me. Oh, well, even though it doesn't feel good, and even though it's like the world's happening to me and I have no control and life is awful and oh, poor me, I still got attention. I still got the rescuer type of people to come, oh no, Amy, you're fine, you're great. So that built me up. It's not saying anything's bad with it. I'm just saying we are always getting our needs met. As human beings, we are always getting our needs met. So if you are sabotaging, you are getting a need met, whether you like it or not. It is to stay in your comfort zone. It is to not go into fear. It is because you don't believe you can have it. Whatever it is, we're always getting a need met. So once you realize, oh, this is the need I'm getting met, then you can change it if you so choose. Okay. Bonnie. Super smart people who are too good at talking themselves out of being happy need to get right with their adult selves. Yeah. No more toddler mind in the workplace and relationships. What I really do. Oh, this is what you do. Okay. Super smart people who are too good at talking themselves out of being happy need to get right with their adult selves. No more toddler mind in the workplace and relationships. So I don't know if that is actually your copy. I doubt it is. I know you're just saying like, this is what I do, but that would turn off people, like calling them toddlers. I would do that when I ran group coaching for the people who were dealing with addiction, and they would like throw a fit about not being able to have their drug of their choice or whatever it is that I told them. They would throw a fit, and I'd be like, you're throwing a tantrum right now. And they didn't like it, but they learned from it. So, but that was different because people were like thrown into my group from the hospital. If you're calling in clients, which I know this is not your copy. Yeah, that's what you wrote. I figured it wasn't. But yeah, so, and that's really needed, because how many times are we like little kids in adult bodies, and we need to learn how to be adults. So yeah, I'm going to put that on the screen so everyone knows that's not your copy. I know that's not your copy. That's awesome. I tried calling myself a wise advisor because I do so many things, bombed entirely. Yeah. There's just those certain words out there that don't resonate with people. Like, we have to even coach, like, there's so many coaches in the world, and there's a lot of us that don't even want to call ourselves a coach, because it's like it's just, we get hung up on the title. But just know that you're amazing at what you do, and you're still going to attract the right clients. Lori, speaking of scary stepping into words, I posted this month as part of my Facebook buyer and visionary exemplar. Ooh, that's cool. See, that's one of those things when you go to networking and people say, like, come up with a really cool title of what you do, that will intrigue people. If you went to like a networking, or you went somewhere and they're like, what do you do? Oh, I'm an visionary exemplar. It's like, wait, what? Tell me more. So that's awesome. Shamika, I feel like I'm in a really good place right now. I've been working a lot on this stuff, and I've found that being willing to still quietly and ask yourself the hard questions and listen for the answers. Have been using hypnosis, meditation, and journaling. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I love, Shamika, is it's like we have all the answers. We just have to actually like sit quietly and be in our soul and be in our heart so we can actually hear the answers. Because our ego, our mind wants to tell us, you should do this, you should do that, all this fear-based stuff. Not always, but for the majority. And instead, when we like sit quietly with our soul and our heart, that's when we get like the amazing answers that we've been searching for. So that's amazing. You're doing amazing work, Shamika. So yeah, thank you for that, Bonnie. We just aren't taught. That's it. Yeah, we're not. We're not taught. We're taught, don't let me go off, but we're taught about so many things in school that really don't matter as being like adults. So we're not taught how to communicate, which is like why we're so struggling right now, because people don't know how to communicate. We don't know how to ask for what we want, and then we get passive aggressive when we don't know how to ask for what we want, and it's just yeah. So exactly, I just went on a tangent there, but you caught me there when you said we just aren't taught. We're not taught. We're not taught how to be adults at all. It's about making the transition from what worked when we were young versus what we really want to be now. There you go. There's your copy right there. It's about helping people transition from what worked when they were young versus what you want to be now. There you go. Right there. Bonnie. Oh, good. You're helping each other. Okay, Lori. Bonnie, how about something like wisdom healer? Ooh, that's fun. Or whatever you must provide. Advisor means advice, and some people turn away from advice. I don't know what you do, so not able to create word energy for you. Yeah. Yeah. Good points. Bhaskar, you're so funny, cool, and sweet. Does that mean you don't have a boss? Does that mean you don't? I wanted to make a really funny joke right now, and I couldn't think of anything, and it was probably too vulgar to do on a Facebook Live. So, no, I don't have a boss. I'm my own boss. I think that's what you're asking, but thank you for the compliment. Yeah, the more I just step into being me and just accepting mistakes and just accepting this is who I am, accept it or not, it's more I'm able to be funny, cool, and sweet because it's just, this is me. This is just how it is. So, okay, cool. Oh my gosh, you guys, I loved this conversation. That was so much fun. I love talking about sabotage. I don't know, maybe that's what I should call myself, the sabotage queen, but no, that doesn't sound good. Ew, I don't even like queen. The no sabotaging BS sweet. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah. Really fun talking with you. Again, if you're watching this on the replay, which sorry, I think it's like 38 minutes. How do I talk for 38 minutes? My goodness. You guys are awesome. But yeah, so yeah, if you're watching this on the replay, if you're willing to, put in what you're sabotaging about and then go deeper and deeper and deeper, because we can't change until we're actually aware of what is going on. Because if we're sabotaging, we're getting some need met from it. And as soon as we know what need we're getting met and we realize that's not really how we want to live our life, then we can figure out how to not sabotage so we can have what we want. I'm forever changing my elevator pitch. Me too, Shamika. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, someone asked me, so what do you do? And I just looked at her, I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was so sad and like so distraught, and I'm like, I'm so sick of explaining what I do. So I'm with you. I'm constantly changing my elevator speech. I don't know what I do. I joked with my boyfriend, like, I don't know, months ago. I'm gonna cuss, you guys. If you have kids, just know this, but I have to cuss because this is what I joked with him about. And he was like, I think we were talking about my elevator speech, and I was like, I don't know what I do. I'm just here to heal the whole fucking world. And then he's like, oh my gosh, that needs to be your tagline. You need to put that on your business card. I'm like, no, I can't do that. So, yeah, I'm forever changing my elevator speech for sure. Oscar, thanks for your time. You're awesome. Thank you. You're awesome too. I'm glad we've connected. We need to connect more. Again, I will message you back. I've been busy today. I took another page of notes. Good stuff. Good. Thanks for sharing your gifts. Thank you, Dee. You too. You are one gifted lady with so much insight, and you're your own. I mean, we joked around on the call about like all of us being a therapist, but you're like the therapist and coach, and I'm so excited, Dee, what's gonna come for you. I'm not gonna share it on live, but I can see some really cool, amazing things are gonna come, and I'm so happy I met you, and you're in my group, and it's awesome, and we're gonna stay friends. Yay. Okay, Lori. Oops. I'm just going to bring up a possible sabotaging I might do. I've said clearly I need to tell my story. Yes, you have. But today I was approached to tell my part of a true story that involves one of the most abusive times of my life for a based on a true story movie. Whoa. I'm feeling I should, but wanting to protect myself and not talk. That's a tough one, Lori. First of all, are you safe from sharing, like physically safe from sharing that your story is the first thing that I would like cautionary look at. I think you are, from what I've heard from you. I think you are. There's two different ways to look at it, because how many people can you help by sharing your story? And Lisa Nichols, and you love her too, she always shares that it's no longer your story. After it's happened, it's your story to tell. It's no longer your story. You don't have ownership of it. So I know what you went through was horrific. And so I think you have to get to a decently stable place for you to be able to share that and be okay. But I know from you sharing it, you're going to get a lot of energy thrown at you. Most of it good, good energy, where people are just like, oh my gosh, you helped me so much. But then you could get a lot of people that are like asking for your support and help too. So it's something where you want to have like really strong energetic boundaries. And I would ask in meditation, what feels right for you? Does this feel right? Oh, and the other thing that Lisa said, which was so huge for me, is she said, if you're scared to share your story about what other people in your life who are involved in that story, never make them a bad guy. Like, leave them on a high note. That's when you can share your story. So we always have to share our story from the lesson, not saying like, this person was awful and leave it at that. She says like, this is the lesson that I got from it. So that was huge for me to hear. So I'm here for you if you want to talk, if you want to let me know what's going on. I would say meditate on it and just make sure you have a lot of support around you. If you do decide to share it right now, just make sure you have that support, because it's going to be life-changing sharing that. Shamika, I just chopped it down the other day and it was like a paragraph. Now it's a sentence. Yeah, I like that. I like it more of a sentence, because it's like you're like getting out what you do. And now if you have a sentence, it's so much easier and quicker to remember it. So I like that idea. Shamika, not sure, supposed to be safe in this. Yeah. I think, Lori, I think it could help a ton of people. A ton of people. But that's what we said earlier too, where you said like success and self-serving. Make sure you fill up your cup first. Don't share this story from an empty cup, because it's really like whatever you need, a therapist, healers, energy, support, friends, people, make sure you have that before you share your story. That's my like therapist opinion on that one. Might be confidential. Some would absolutely know it was based on me though. Meditating on this. Yeah. Shamika, it's so easy to share the happy stuff, but it's hard to be very vulnerable. Yeah. And that's what I'm going through right now is I always come on these Facebook lives and share like, oh, happy and excited, and this is me, yay! And I'm doing that tonight actually, because I had a really good group, so that's where I'm at. But to share the vulnerable stuff, I mean, that's the difficulty, but that's where like our truth lies. That's where we connect with people. That's how we can have deep connections with people, is when we're willing to be vulnerable and open. So it's not easy, but it's absolutely worth it. I mean, just from me sharing my videos, some people have been like, Amy, what are you doing? You know, and then some people have been like, thank you. Oh my gosh, I resonate with that. I haven't heard anyone say that before. So me sharing what's going on with me makes it okay for what other people have going on. So same for you, Shamika. It's the same thing. Lori, I just may reach out to you. This is a big opportunity at loss of energy towards it. Yeah. Really, really protect yourself emotionally, spiritually before you go and share it. Absolutely. Great coaching. Thank you. Yay. See, that's why I'm making this video, because I got off the call and I'm like, damn, I'm really good at being a coach and going through these whole like whirlwinds of emotions. It's like, am I where I'm supposed to be? Am I supposed to be doing this? And then you get off a call like that and it's like, yeah, exactly. So thank you. That I will take that. I will not do a yeah, but I will say thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, I can't believe it's been 47, almost 47 minutes. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Hopefully if you come up with any other things that you sabotage, anything else that you want, but for some reason it's not happening, let me know in the comments. If you're watching the replay, let me know. I will respond to every single person's comment as long as it's like kosher and something that is important for me to respond to. No, I'm not going to say I will not respond to every single person's comment. I will respond to the comments that I feel called to, but I will probably like or love every single comment. Unless you say something mean, then I will maybe do a sad face or something. Okay, Cinnamon. Yeah, that's been my week so far. Totally unexpected, but it's helping me find direction. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like, it's so weird to just love yourself and all of the emotions. Just accept yourself as like, oh, I'm feeling sadness right now. Okay, it's still okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Just it's weird to be angry and be okay in it. It's weird to love the thoughts that I have, my fearful thoughts. It's weird to love the doubtful thoughts. It's weird, but it's really like calming and helpful right now. So I love that we're going through this together and connecting so much. We talk every single day. I freaking love you. You're awesome. I just see us just like continuing to just lift each other up. Like, we're here to do some big things. So if you are not friends, I think everyone that's written comments knows you, Cinnamon. You're pretty famous. But if you don't know Cinnamon, go follow her add her as friend. Sorry, I'm gonna give you a lot of friend requests right now, Cinnamon. I hope you're not upset, but you're awesome and people need to know about you. Lori, how did your decluttering go? Oh, okay. So it's still going. I have a lot of shit. I didn't realize I've had years and years of stuff, but I do have 2 big bags that I'm gonna give to the homeless. I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna spend this next coming weekend decluttering too. Like, I have a lot of shit, you guys. It's crazy. So I thought I could get it done in a weekend, and that's not true. So this weekend I will be decluttering as well. Okay, now I'm really gonna get off because it's at 15 minutes. So I love you all so much. Thank you so much for sharing your vulnerability, and I like see you and love you and praise you, and we're all here to just freaking rock the world. And ooh, that's how we can rock the world. Let's rock the world by being as freaking vulnerable as we can, so we just like wake people up and people know that it's okay to be them. That's how we can rock the world. So let's just go and be vulnerable and honest and open and love ourselves through it, because that's kind of what I'm doing. Maybe this is like a shameless like, hey, come join me, because this is not easy. I don't know, who knows. But anyways, thanks for watching. Again, I'll look at the comments, and I keep doing that. I say goodbye and then I stay. Like, is this like a sabotage thing that I do? I might have to look into this. But anyways, all right, I'm really leaving now. So have a good night. I will see you later.